set ideas is a really big win condition for EG.
EG playing counterpoint as well to a lot of the strengths of the comp that they're running with a double duelist. They contact in, but now they're going to start to explode into the sights. A nice nade, good clearance. Close to Flowers, but Aspas still at the back of the site. 3 kills. Dog set up, Ethan was stunned. Only one claim still. Refighting there into elbow. Kawazine making sure to contain and hold
some position to make a play and win the round for EG. Maybe that would be Calm over by ramp, but it looks like Loud are flushing it out.
It's an important post-plan position. Com's either got to get one and survive or just really be that nuisance for them. As Loud are trying to attempt this retake now. It's that slow clearance, 1 kill. Does he back away? He does. Discipline's there. Okay. Surviving. Now Loud have to worry about this one when they're trying to get this retake online with Busio winning his duel. Looks even better for them. Still the position is noted. So he as well clean it up.
Knocking them.
Star place now with a stun just to try and get less into the site. This is trying to put that time pressure and applying it.
Last player standing.
Less falls. He was one with a rifle. It's looking cleaned up. Nicely done by EG. Okay, so
Com gets the aim too much as the IG out.
Absolutely.
You can let your brain do the work.
Get away with some ludicrous stuff, but there's a punish. Okay.
That's the one I'm talking about.
And you're starting to see it. EG have done their homework here, and it's looking sublime.
What
2 easy kills,
idea.
the common positions, and yeah, what was that? Just a pull into some other form of utility just to punish it.
Yeah, it's lovely. Can come through.
Kawazine is so brave for this one, isn't he? Look at that. There was just spam into that smoke, and EG think it's been cleared.
Uh-oh.
And it really does come down to a sense of timing. Who's going to be watching the angle? Is the clearance watched for? Going 1 for 1 in B main. Bustio now leading it in with the rest of his team.
Ethan, however, is only 30 health. He'll die to a single bullet right now. So there's a very high chance that this goes back into a 2v2.
Loud know that this push and the hit is probably going to be coming through. It's down to Com. Lovely trade there as well, just taking fights together. So it's that slow play that's left.
My ult's ready.
Can't really rotate off of this. You have to hit A.
That's the ult.
Loud should be aware of it. Yeah, Cosmic Divide. That's going to give them hopefully easy access now into the site. There's a flash as well to clear through the back of it. Timing, no. That's taken. Loud were more than ready for it because guess what? Pushing forwards with the Seekers. Spike dropped down. They might not even be able to get this one off. That's Loud using their own Cosmic Divide. Actually blots them off from taking a fight. A little bit unusual. Sadek's forced to push through it. Bit of counter synergy maybe. Showstopper now on. Looks like taking a fight. A weak 3v3. Drop onto side, Kawazine. Where's the rest of his support? Needs to clear that corner. What a shot. And what a kill. Jorgo falling kills. Left, right, and center.
The quality of play from EG is not half bad. I mean, yeah, they have a few roadblocks.
30 seconds left.
Hunting for an opening, hunting for a kill. Trap down towards heaven. This is it. Kawazine knows he's clearing into the side there with the smokes, but no one else is able to really trade that one out. It's a little bit late, but Tuya's still alive. He will fall. And Sadek looks to try and accompany him, at least help out his companion. He's also removed from the fight with a Viper spit down.
Left.
Spike can be planted, and it looks good, even better. Now that Ethan's got 3, left up to Aspas, and at this point you have to start considering to save. Dropping down. First one found.
You have to start considering to save, right?
Right, Aspas, right? No, I mean, the confidence this guy's got, he's going to take the fight to you. All the angles watch for Shorty. Popped off round, but Busio does punish that as soon as he hears the reload. So, more open to a wider angle there into heaven, but it's space being taken all over the map as well. Com using his own walls just to try and lurk his way through. Flash actually giving a bit of negative information. Kawazine with a jump spot, but spam down, sprayed down. Last bullet finding the cranium of Kawazine, but, well, Aspas. Bit of a beef there with the movement, dashed into the wall to escape, and there was a trade in place. So, it's looking more than favored every aspect of the map. Just being pushed and punished and pulled.
Spike planted.
This is so lovely from EG. Everything about their pace changed up that round. It's not like they went for a super fast play into A or B. But Com found a way quicker timing up A ramp. You can't count Loud out of these situations, though.
Oh, it was, but okay, now down to just Sadek. He wins his one.
He has showstopper.
It's a bit of a hard clearance here. I'm surprised they weren't saving this one when it was 2v4, but it looks like he still wants to try and go for it. No money to buy. Next, Demon One takes the peak anyway. Meeting each other head on. The knives now ripped out, and Aspas has to move backwards a little bit. Realizes it's a risky angle, pushed up to the side. It's not watched for, and Demon One, oh my! Right over the top.
Fantastic stuff again.
Still in the close corner, that's Sadak. Great job to contain, and a great shot found. Demon One's dealt with, but still alive, and he needs some help for the rest of his team. The double face is there. Still one more for his troubles. Com is being pushed pretty heavily there. Seeker's chasing him down all the way back. And this is a straight flood attempt. They want to try and take the fight when they're planting. Jorgamo, rocket in his hands, lets it rip, and it sails through and lands true.
Kawanzi knows that Com is going to be running behind him right now.
On a 1v2 now, make it 1v1. Positioning was known. Com reveals it with a snake bite for Fumble. All the way sticking halfway through. Not enough for the damage. Com lands it. Into the A site. There's no util to clear through.
There.
A ramp still going to be held here. And look at this. A ping onto the common position. Does he know someone's close? The spam's there. Oh my goodness. And a straight bullet. Catching onto Jorgamo. This could fall apart quite quickly. Loud.
30 seconds left.
They know Com's been playing in his position. Dash forwards to try and cut across that placement. But Com plays his life and plays safe now.
Spike planted.
And Boostio's in vents.
All the way. Just making sure that they find every single potential hole here. Look at that lurk through. Finally paying off. Viper's Pit, though, was dropped down a bit prior, and why not? It's the final round for it. Loud, need a bit more. It's just less. Last one alive. Position noted. Team of one wins it out. So 9-3. That's the score.
Clearing that out with the Trailblazer early. Do they go for a heavy flank? Do they go for a heavy retake? And how does Boostio hold on?
They don't see much here. Boostio's got to be that player to stay alive. Pulls used. Disjoints this one as the push comes through as well, splitting them up. The double face. Tap Com with the classic, and he's doing decent work, a bit more so than that. 2 kills. The back of the side, another face here with the frenzy. Could get a little bit more scrappy still. The nade pushing them away, and it is a 2v3. Still, Loud are the ones that have to get that plant off. A bit of a tap to try and force an equal fight. Jorgamo is keen to try and take it, and he does win it. Low enough though. Bit of an overpeak, double face, and it's got to be disciplined. It is at that. So, another pistol round one here for EG.
It's Bulldogs, it's light armor.
Yeah, and it's 2 rounds. That's all EG need to claim. Nade to the side here, another fast play, and it feels like desperation, doesn't it? There's a trade there. Good play. Aspas is stuck. Right into the corner. There's a pull at work, and it's a common position. They just ping it out.
What a beautiful reclear of that area of the map. This is gorgeous gameplay from EG so far today.
With a spike out in the open. Fully aware of this. Oh, okay. Les wins his fight. Demon One now pushed out of the position. It's a good snake bite. Needs the help from the rest of his team, though. Flash reclearance with the smoke in their face. Fight taken, and there's confidence in these EG players today.
Instant. And they just separated and isolated Aspas as they did in the previous round at Male.
Gotta be strict with your play even still, because this is looking so damn good. 3 players left standing. They take the fight to them. Swing wide, but Sadak the last one. And he's got so much more. He wants to try and keep them in the map, but my goodness. Spike dropped down, a minute on the clock. Picks up the rifle, but his position's noted. Jump peek there. Lots of time to work with, but you can feel it. The potential to just, Loud feeling maybe a little bit flustered. And EG in control.
The Des was talking earlier about these games being any given Monday.
High setup, re-swing from Ethan, it's just perfect, and 13-3. Any given Monday in the Super Week, anything could happen, and map 1 secured for EG. All the necessary areas. Now, Nanoswarm buys them a bit of time for EG to try and flood, and you can certainly see that. They've stacked it with 4 of their players. Now you're starting to see them move through as the plant's down, so is the fault line, but there's a snake bite at the feet, and Demon One's punished as he tries to push into the back of the site. There's a dart there. Not too much else accompanying it.
This is one of the only times where we've seen Loud get off to a bit of an advantage and EG's ideas get stunted.
Yeah, and right now still fights being taken, but making sure that they've got the covering fire necessary. Always favored still. Com now left into it. It's a 1v3. Players are weak. But will he be afforded the opportunities? The answer is not quite. There was a re-swing. 2 years Nicely done. So the pistol around the site regardless.
But they still have to give it all up, and that means that Jorgamo's lost his paranoia now.
Flash re-cleared. Fast! What? Flick to the side, Boostio. How do you hit that? He was not looking in that direction. Yet a nasty one. Still spraying through. 2 dinks make it 3. Eventually getting the job done. And with the reckoning, there's no stable footing whatsoever, but Demon 1 on this flank could be everything. And indeed, it is tagged up. 1-2 players falling. Left up to Sadak and Aspas.
There's still quite a lot of time.
Unconventional angle that Aspas is playing, but forced to swing wide into it, and there is that trade. So, Demon 1 making quick work of it, and Sadak forced to put his head on the swivel there. It's gonna block this off, and it gives easy access to a decent amount of A long control. Drone, a flash, pushing him all the way back. Dash has to come through from it, and well, I mean, with Aspas falling, as good as a first kill as you can really hope for.
There's a large amount of spam and duels, and Ethan just found his opportunity to dip in, get a kill on Aspas, and escape with 16 health. A level of fast reaction, an attempt towards B. Sadak has snuck in at the cost of less.
Do lose that player. Same wall now. The usual C hits, but it's up to Sadak to see what more he can really get done. A fox in the pen is what it feels like. Boostio manages one, doesn't realize that Sadak is there. Patience. The trigger discipline necessary to claim just 1 kill, and still in this forward position here. Needs to get cleared out. How does it happen? Well, the Bulldog not quite ideal still. Sadak might have just salvaged this one when it was looking quite dire.
30 seconds
Tap on a
left.
plan. That's to try and isolate one of the fights. Force an early fight as well as EG just try and maybe fight them. Comes through, actually doesn't connect onto anyone, but okay, reveals them up, and now they know the location's there. Okay. Still down to 2 years. 1 versus 2. EG making sure that they play tight together, shoulder to shoulder. Comms taking defuse. Coverage from Demon 1. He's cleared down into the bottom of mid, getting off of it. Smokes for him. Sticking it all the way. Has to be spam, has to be a win there, but it's not in the slightest. Evil geniuses.
How are you feeling about this match so far? It is definitely still possible for Loud to win the series. They're good on Haven, good on Pearl, world-class talent, world-class team. Great mentality too, but EG have just looked so good today.
Well, as you say that.
I mean, those are the moments where the confidence is coming out and they feel good taking the duel. It'll take a few losses like that.
Not able to win them out. They should not be favored in this one, yet Loud still barreling forwards. The necessary legwork was done as a smoke to try and help him out, but another one, Cascade pushes through. Even doesn't know which way to look.
And the big difference in this round being it's all 1 by 1 for EG.
Spike planted.
None of that prior strictness that feels to be instilled. Looking a little bit like the EG of old in that one, giving away one too many opportunities. Maybe that's what Boostio's waiting to potentially swing off, and as well as that, he's got Ethan. Maybe even holding the Rolling Thunder. Fault line, it's a double face, and enough damage done. Hunter's Fury also being committed. No tags, potential damage was indeed done, but no kills.
It's a great idea again from EG, but it's just not quite there. The damage healed back up now, and Loud pivot into that C split.
Demon 1 might start to feel that heat really being applied to this. Jorgmo was supposed to be taking that first contact kill, found, but now you can feel it. Rolling Thunder to try and at least help him out. Reckoning as well. Quick scope right in the face of Aspas, and a rifle exchange. Now we can start to do some serious damage. Playing proactive, dart lighting them up. Less is from behind, but he's the last one standing. Com needs to win this fight. It's not the confidence to take the wider swing yet. Nevertheless, damage done through the wall and so contained. What? Less now being that extra person that Loud can start to rely on here. Lockdown's placed. They have to be aware that they could be pushing it through, or at least have to respect it. Do they have a lineup for the corner?
Sadak can keep this pit up.
Yeah, pit's still up. 2 years. He wants to go down with a ship, yet still takes 2 down with him to the murky depths. Boostio in the pit. The decay damage. There was that as well. Detained into the corner, but the coverage. Sadak still alive. Up to Ethan. But less. That late lurk all the way through into the back of the site. He's got the angle. A Viper Harbor. There's no shortage of smokes in your face to mitigate any sort of impact you might be finding. And this time Loud bursting all the way through. Taking that space into Garage. Using that high tide. Reckoning dropped at the feet of Boostio. Can't take a good fight. Can't take a clean one. Jorgamoto still. And he's got the help of Ethan. Locked down into the corner though. There's that pressure. Sadak moves his way forwards onto that long angle, and a fight won out Wait a second.
Spike down.
Com finding one pushes this back down into a 2v2. Still 20 seconds before Com has a recon dart.
Quite nice. Kind of noise lurking all the way through. Question is, do Loud even anticipate this? They think it could be coming from the back of the site. Opened up, start right there. Timing though, Sadak just jumps up. And Demon 1 wasn't ready to try and play off of that.
Did Com think they were completely off site?
Yeah, it's a bit unusual. Spam into the side. Demon 1 wins the first. Does he know where Les is? Up to the side on top of logs. Too hard of a shot to hit, to flick to react to, despite... Okay, well, as soon as the turret's broken, there's going to be an ult, but Les, well, he just glides and rides it all the way around the corner, straight into Demon 1 with the shorty. He doesn't survive it. He can't get out. Cool play, nevertheless.
It's gotten weird here.
It's gotten really weird.
Sadak is through, repositioned his Viper Orb, and swung through it.
Trail.
Seeker's being used as well, pushing the
30
defense back
left.
away from C. So this is going to end up being a post-plant position with disadvantage for Loud, a 3v4. They've been proactive in the past, but what utility do they really have? Galantine tries to lurk. He was the only one with a flash, the only one that could have really made a play.
Final round, Jorgamo using that ult to just get that bit more information into this 2v4. Now,
Stun, flash, recon, so many tools here for EG.
so the side will be cleared, but it's a full post plant setup here. Playing by Loud. Onto that long angle. First snake bite's going to be used. A bit of spam as well. Spike hasn't been tapped, and time might start to become a bit of a problem. Pushing forward, though, it's Ethan. Taking the initiative. Quite literally pushing into them, and that's going to be that 4th round claim. A few till used, though. They clear all the way through into the back to C. Still back plat. I mean, Jorgamo's got the spike in his hands as he's jump spotting that.
Double push garage, though.
Yeah, and this is starting. Okay, Aftershocks actually used there and a flash through the wall to try and push it back. So EG expecting there was going to be that reclearance, and this time Loud decide, okay, we're just going to give up that area of the map. Let's start to try and flood all the way in through the back, but they're being stumped and stopped in through the smoke. Oh my word, what is occurring? Running up backwards with the frenzy, tap, tap, tap with the ghost. It's all EG, and Joshua.
There'll be many people in tier 1.
Yeah, fine line though, Josh, between genius and insanity.
Yeah, I've seen some clips from Mystic doing that kind of thing. And the rest of Fnatic were not too happy. All right, so now Loud have got those rifles up. A stun, again, good utility. The flash, the recon, all paired.
And it's got a lot of value. Smoke in their face as well, so the flash doesn't get much. 2 years off to the side with the rifles. It's good. Jorgamo still making the most of the stinger. Lovely offset of the movement. How are they claiming these?
I have the spike.
Boundless amount of upgrades here. Spike has to be planted though, and there's an opportunity maybe for Sadak to claim it. No! Fight just gets taken straight up by Boostio, and he...
Answers on a postcard, hashtag VCT Americans. But I can't.
Send it in. Oh! And this is the danger. Ethan wants to try and match him. Rifle, okay, 2 kills. There's still danger there. The movement. What is going on? Listen, value for your money if you're in the audience today watching this, because it is carnage on the screens.
Ethan's one away from being able to get his ult online. Same for Boostio. They might need it. Loud are going to be able to retrieve weapons this round. Bonkers.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that they're not playing together too. Boostio going for like a lurk play through B seems so risky.
Yeah. With them opting to go for that fast plan over towards C though, they give up these 2 rifles.
They give up the rifles, but Loud have no idea where these EG players could be positioned. They're just running through here, but they could be on the left, they could be in cubby, could be backside. There's just so many spots that you can't afford to clear. You don't have the time.
Fast forward here. Tap onto it as a rolling thunder, push them back. Wider swing, and Boostio claims, but util in his hands. That's unusual. Stunned. Less taking it now. Half onto the defuse buying time, and pros don't fake, pros don't fake, pros don't fake at all! Oh my... High Tide gonna be blocking off the front. Smoke still placed though. EG want to make a go of this one. No one looking in that direction!
Ethan body blocked the bullets for Demon 1 there.
Okay. Why not?
Not intentionally, of course.
Les isn't wasting any time. Didn't even realize he's in here. Into the back of the site. Shorty up close. Stunned. The Reckoning. It slows him down. It needs to be clearance. And okay, Les will manage it and deal with it with the lockdown. And he's detained. removed from the fight for but a moment, buying a little bit more time. 4 players still alive at EG, and they've got the utility to push them away from it, spamming it. Aftershock onto that tap. Cove going to be bursted down as well on top of it. Wall's going to be facing them as well as that, the firing squad, and it has to be a save. Running away. Salvaging the operator. Boostio going down to the spike.
They
Don't
didn't
know if
need
that was
that.
intended.
Jeez, exec. Demon 1, super deep, good utility, investing a lot. Now, what is the next layer? EG have always shown us a next layer in the post plan.
Looks like they want to fight. Fault line queued up, pushes them back away. Demon still pushing close into the angle here, wide by Sadak. He wants to take the fight to them. Strogamo at the back, spraying down, equalizing at least an attempt, but Aspas with the knives, leaping forwards. Com. It's the last one standing. Fuse denied.
Jonas?
We can stick onto this one, yeah. Those shock darts looking clean with the Hunter's Fury. Nobody can really stick this. Damage is there. But not enough here, yeah. Aspas, he survives it for but a moment, gets off it on half. He's opened it up, he's denied that one. Is there enough time on this one? He got off the defuse! Surely not, surely not! No way! Towards C. This was done very early on, so he's going to be getting a lot of that information in the mid-rounds. And with 35 seconds left, where is the time gone? We're having too much fun up here.
They're going into a stack.
Going straight into the stack into A, and this is why we said there could be danger behind it. Flash into the corner, straight away. Even a TP from Jordan wants to accompany it off to the side. Oh my goodness. Kills rattle off this way, that way. Damage being done with 17 seconds left. There needs to be a plan. Ethan, he commits the ult.
The flank.
One player's there, caught it. This flank from Sadak is everything right now. The plant needs to be stuck. There's safety in numbers, but numbers removed. And with the plant stuck, dropping down to the... Oh, well.
And Sadak,
contain.
Sadak wins them that round.
Chance. Slip away. 2-0 against Loud. Still within their grasp, but gotta have that experience. Jogamo! He's just sticking the ult. I mean, Sadak's in his face, brings him down. And Aspas trying to lay claim and lay waste to his opposition. Bit of a beef with the movement, though. Com was ready to contain that one, and he does bring him down. Exchange there as the operator now going to be finding his hands into Boostio. Demon 1 spotted, though. Cleared out into the corner. Boostio making more aggressive plays of his own. He wants to play straight into their spawn. Doesn't have an escape mechanism. The quick scope straight to them. But Com lifted another 1v2. Marshall, reckoning, shot found. Right onto the head. Cove's there. Hunter's Fury gained, up in the air. Hard target, but denies the plan and does not get half. Still stunned up. One more burst. Damage still done. It's up to this over the now. The Cove. Tuesday's got off it. Fearing for his life. All the way through. Will it make a difference? Corbin to jump peak gets him away. Has he got enough time yet again? Surely not.
And that's a different positioning for the lockdown, isn't it? It doesn't give them a ton of room on the site. It doesn't force EG back too far.
Fight's been taken early. Alternating the angle. Stuns good, but still 2 years. Wins the fight despite that. Com's still here. Paranoia ripping through. As all this is happening, there's that extra layer of Aspas on the flank, and that's making all the damn difference. And that is going to be the map. It got hectic. It got messy. But Loud, they do drag it all the way to the distance here.
Retake or flood defending. They couldn't stop this.
All the way through here. There's no time wasted, is there? Loud pushing forward. Sadak even scaling right through into the back of the side, and timing might be taken. A bit of run and gun with a frenzy favored. Pushing forward. Jorgamo, not wasted time. Wants to take another fight. Back horse was compromised. Spike's still not planted, though, in the middle of all of this, because Aspas is just waiting for that one. He hears it. Catches.
The jet lurk.
Yeah.
Of course.
As is usual.
The jet lurk and the killjoy entry.
And all the way from behind, Les is right there. Ready and waiting to pincer. Pissed around for Loud. Just playing right around the corner.
Look how deep Les has gotten. I mean, this is ridiculous. The stack on B was so aggressive, and Les, I mean...
Behind him. Opened up, Com!
Ridiculous. Les doesn't even know where to look, and he still finds the kill.
What is going on?
Now he's trapped so heavily, but the rest of his team's trying to react off of it. They think EG are going to be chasing Les, so we'll have space on B.
Has to be a clearance. How is Les getting value from that position still? They knew it was taken up, but EG, they want to take the fight to them. Jorgamo with
Player
2.
standing.
The gap, though, into the smoke there. Just gives the opportunity for 2 years to rip the head off away from
Spike
Ethan.
planted.
It feels very similar to Haven. They're actually on the bonus.
It should be quite clean from Loud as well, playing together. The backside of Horse, Demon 1 left guessing in terms of where they could be. There's no walk towards, no casual jaunt into the back of Horse to see if he can catch that
enemy
one.
remaining.
1-5-1, but as that was happening, it was Aspas with a
Take a
reclaim.
duel here over towards Art. As Sadak
2 potential
faces
duels.
Demon 1. Yeah, there's
Yep.
2 massive duels happening. And the one in A main looks more likely.
Just to the side of the box, but
I've
yeah,
got
Demon
your
1 knows
trail.
that there's too much to watch for. Tries to reset the movement and the aim just to take a better fight. Sadak pushing forwards, it's Boostio reclaiming that space and territory, moving down now. There's a reckoning at their feet, and 2 years just leaping and bounding into the back of the site. It does feel disrespectful at its core, just some of the way these Loud players are playing, and this push from Les is even more so. Look at it, breaks the dog. He's got no one else playing with him, by the way. A fake flash, but not baited for much longer.
Those are the kind of spots, Brent. I mean, less sure they'd rather beat Fnatic lose to EG if we gave them the choice.
Yep.
Poison's off.
Wow, the orb dropping down. Jorgamo trying to reposition and making a ton of noise. That's Boostio. Right into mid. Demon 1, luckily, is there to back him up and does take out Sadak. Weapons drop down, but it feels just so well drilled from Loud once they get into this post-plant position. They've been in this spot
Toxins going up.
time and time again when they're playing this comp on Pearl. The B post-plants, it is that bread and butter of where you find the success from them.
Toxin screen down.
It does feel like Loud are just going to run away with this half.
One enemy
Of course,
remaining.
EG, they'll get weapons on board for the next round, but all of the plans that EG have tried, thus far unsuccessful. Really, what EG are going for is a very heavy set play on one area of the map, and then if that fails, they're trying to...
I am wondering what the extra level is for Loud now here, waiting for that lockdown to come through, so not overstepping themselves, not over peaking, but they are going to have to play this post plant away from the site. I mean, the Viper's pit dropped down, but there's a Cosmic Divide used. Now the hit stats to come through. Seekers as well. Pop Flash play denied any sort of info or gain, and as well as that, the lockdown. It's a heavy committal.
But
the entire war chest is being used.
The lockdown does not cover the whole Viper's pit, so they can still stay in this at the edge.
Spawns onto the back now. Util to try and clear it. I hate it when it comes down to this with these rounds spammed out. All of that post plan. Util running, gunning from Ethan. Even it out, but again, just spraying him through all the way down. And rat-a-tat-tat goes the weaponry. It's Loud with 4 players surviving.
Demon 1's favored, but he doesn't get the kill. It's another first death for EG, 0 and 9. And this is how the rounds have been slipping away.
What can you pull together? Loud set up with the post plant. That's a good answer. Aspas falls, but casualties on either side now. Orb gonna be placed down, and it comes down to the spam, doesn't it? Phantoms in their hands, right through the wall. Any sort of kills this way, that way.
One enemy.
Like ships in the night, just trying to vacate backwards and forwards. Still plenty of time here for Boostio to maybe do something, but only 1 kill to be claimed. The challenge that's ahead of EG is nigh impossible. Dare I say impossible, because even when they're winning that first duel, in that one instance, it was close, but oh no. Backs to each other, Les is in the corner, tight playing, anti-flash! They know! He knows what to expect! On either side here, pushing forwards, Prowler in the face of Kawazine. Way, so, bit of restraint being shown, letting that plant go off, wants to play together now with his teammate, Boostio, rejoining him. But Loud also making their own moves. Look at this position, reclaiming it, playing together just in case there's a rotation. Cosmic Divide splits it up, that's away, but guess what? The players are nowhere near. How are they going to expect this? It's not necessarily planned for them, but it is a spammable angle. No one watching heaven. Tap of the rifle and patience from 2 years. Holds his ground, watches it, he knows. Walkers at the back of the UG players' heads, knowing that, you know, listen, we squandered it. We had the grand opportunity to close this out in 2. Made a good attempt of bringing it all the way back into Haven. This fight, Boostio swinging wide out. Jorgamo, okay. Fire returned. The Guardian. Damage there. Seeker's trying to get that mid-round. It's dire straits right now. Aspas deafened. No sound cues available. Reckoning now as well. He's forced back. This is good util to push him out of this position. And EG.
Spike down A.
Now the two-player advantage. Moving forward here. Kawazin. Fight one. Fight taken. Three grouped up. Wider swing indeed. They're slipping away.
Remaining.
Not like this.
Last
Not
player
like
standing.
this. And again dropped into that one-on-one. Spike off to the back. Kawazin has to reclaim it. Ethan, 11 health.
Left.
Last time, Kawazin read the reposition incredibly well.
Taps it. Baiting out the fight. Ethan, he's granted a grand opportunity. Dog. Jumps forwards. No clearance. Creeping, crawling all the way up. Spike planted over the top. Fully blinded up. No way! They can't lose!
Sold a fake. This is going to get it into a post-plant position. I think that Trailblazer's going to give him the idea, but there's no way Loud make it here before the plant goes down, surely.
35 seconds left. There's no urgency from EG, is there? They're still making sure that they clear all of this, and you can feel that hesitation in their play.
left.
29. Dropping down, but a spike's going to be planted without any sort of opposition. Side by side, shoulder to shoulder. Kawazin taking that first fight. So he was using utility, and with that Nano Swarm, okay. It evens it out. Into that 4-on-4. Loud. Trying to close this one out. Right here, right now. Jorgamo's in a close corner. This is unintended. 2 years has got one. Jorgamo doesn't win this one. Sonic and less. And Ethan to deny the humility. He's got to win it out now. But so difficult, so damn hard, and it's the 13-0.